Classification based on SPDF blocks. Classification based on S, P, D and F blocks. Let us see. First one is S block elements. S block elements. How can we classify the S block elements? Simply, the differentiating electron enter into the S subshell of outermost orbit. That means the differentiating electron means newly entered electron, or the last electron which is entered in S subshell of outermost shell. That is called S block elements. Simply remember, differentiating electron enter in S subshell of outermost shell. Outermost shell means what? Valence shell. Valence shell. Valence shell, outermost shell, last shell, all are same meaning. Differentiating means newly entered electron in S subshell of outermost shell. That is called S block elements. In S block elements, 1A and 2A groups are present. First A elements are called alkali metals. Alkali metals. Second A are called alkaline earth metals. Alkaline earth metals. Why they are called as alkali metals? Alkali means base. The metal oxides are having some basic nature, hence they are called as alkali metals. First A group elements are alkali metals. Alkaline earth metals. These are the metal oxides which are present on the earth crust. That is the reason why alkaline earth metals. Alkaline earth metals. And the general electronic configuration of 1A is NS1. Second A is NS2. That means what? Take first A group element, lithium or sodium, any one. Configuration 1s2, 2s1. Sodium 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. So this is the valence shell. This is the first shell, second shell. This is the valence shell. In the valence shell, how many number of electrons are present? In S orbital, 1 electron. Here 1 electron. So general electronic configuration is NS1, just like house number. Here NS1. For second A, NS2. Remember. And S block elements are metals. S block elements are metals. And these are placed extreme left side of periodic table. Extreme left side of periodic table. Left side of periodic table. These are very, very important. The direct question. The general electronic configuration of first group element is NS1, NS2, NS2, NP1, none. Or the general electronic configuration of second A element is NS2 is the correct one. NS2. Take second A group element. Magnesium, a second group. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2. This is the first shell, second shell. This is the valence shell or last shell. In last shell, how many number of electrons are present? 2. So that's why it is belongs to second A, right? Beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium, radium, all are second A group elements. Okay, students. So this is the S block elements. Next. P block elements. See the same, differentiating electron enters into the P subshell of outermost orbit. Differentiating electron enter into P subshell of outermost orbit or outermost shell. The differentiating electron enters into the P subshell of outermost shell is called P block elements. In P block elements, 6 groups are present. How many groups are present in P block? 6 groups. What are they? Third A, fourth A, fifth A, sixth A, seventh A and eighth A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups are present. Eighth A. Okay. how many groups are present? Remember, in P block 6 groups are present. In S block only 2 groups, 1A and 2A. Right. The general electronic configuration of P block elements is NS2 NP 1 to 6. That means what? For example, for third A, general electronic configuration is NS2 NP1. Fourth A, NS2 NP2. Fifth A, NS2 NP3. This is the fifth A. Fourth A, sixth A, seventh A, and then eighth A. See, for fourth A NS2 NP2, fifth A NS2 NP3, sixth A NS2 NP4, seventh A NS2 NP5, eighth A NS2 NP6. See, in the eighth A group elements NS2 NP6, that means octet. Octa means 8 electrons. 8 electrons are present in the eighth A group of elements. What are the eighth A group of elements? Helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. But except helium, in helium only 2 electrons are present. Remaining all elements containing NS2 NP6 configuration. That is the eighth A group element. Right? Once again, the general electronic configuration is NS2 NP 1 to 6. For example, in your examination, what is the general electronic configuration of a 4th A group elements? NS2 NP2. Otherwise, 14th group. 4th A or 14th group. In Roman letters, that is 4th A. Whereas in numbers, that is 14th column. 14th column. 5th A, 15th. For example, what is general electronic configuration of a 17th group? 17th group means 7th A group. NS2 NP5. In Roman letters, that is, we can represent with the 7th A. But in numbers, 17th. Here already we discussed in the previous class the how many columns are present. Total columns in a periodic table 18 columns. That means 18 groups are present. Here the 7th A group called 17th group. In numbers, 17th group. Whereas in Roman letters, 7th A. Right? And the P block elements contain, the P block elements are metals, non-metals. In P block elements, metals, non-metals and metalloids are present. Remember, in which block of elements all metals, that means metals, non-metals and metalloids are present. The options are S block, P block, D block and F block. Here only P block elements, metals, non-metals and metalloids are present. Whereas in S block only metals are present. What are metalloids? Metalloids are nothing but they show the properties of the metals as well as non-metals. Here they show the metallic properties as well as non-metallic properties. They are called as metalloids. Aluminum, germanium, all are metalloids. Aluminum, germanium, right? Silicon is a metalloid. So this is about the P block elements. Next, P block elements. See, the differentiating electron enter into the differentiating electron enter into D subshell or N-1 D. This is called penultimate shell. Here valence shell means last shell. Before the valence shell is called penultimate shell. Valence shell means last shell. Penultimate shell means before the valence shell. That is called penultimate shell. Okay, differentiating electron enter into D subshell, or the last electron or the newly entered electron into D subshell that belongs to D block elements. Okay, right. Next, in D block elements, in D block or the general electronic configuration of D block elements is N-1 D 1 to 10 NS2. This is the important one. In your examination, the general electronic configuration of the D block elements is n minus 1 d 1 to 10 ns2. That means take one example, scandium. Its electronic configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, here 4s2, 3d1. 3d1. That means here the n shell is the last shell, fourth shell, 4s2, and n minus 1, 4 minus 1 means 3, here 3d1. Here the in n minus 1 shell, d 1 to 10, here n minus 1, 3, d here the 1, and then ns2, here 4s2. We represent like this one, 3s2, 3p6, 4s, 3d. According to above, we can represent like this one. But the general electronic configuration n minus 1d 1 to 10 ns2. Is it clear? Remember, the general electronic configuration of d block elements is n minus 1d 1 to 10 ns2. Right? Here in d block, there are again classified as a d block, that is 3d, 4d and 5d and 6d series, 3d series, 4d series, 5d series and 6d series. 3d series is nothing but scandium to zinc, whereas 4d yttrium, Yt means yttrium, cadmium, yttrium to cadmium. Here lanthanum, comma, La means lanthanum, hafnium, HF, hafnium to mercury, whereas 6d series is incomplete. Remember, 3d series starts with scandium, end with zinc. 4d series yttrium to cadmium. 5d series starts with lanthanum and the next hafnium. After lanthanum, the elements which are present after lanthanum, they are called as lanthanides, and the lanthanides are present bottom of the periodic table. They are called F block elements. We discuss later. Okay, right. Lanthanum, next hafnium. Here lanthanum atomic number is 57, whereas hafnium atomic number is 72. 72 to here the mercury is 80, atomic number is 80. Zinc atomic number is 30. Here the cadmium atomic number is 48. Okay, scandium atomic number is 21. Yttrium atomic number is, here the scandium is 21 to 30. Next yttrium to cadmium. Lanthanum atomic number is 57, hafnium is 72, mercury is 80. Here this 6d series is incomplete. So these are the d block elements. And in d block elements, how many elements are present? 10 elements are present. How many elements? 10 elements. Are the 3rd B to 3rd B, 4th B, 5th B, 6th B, 7th B and 8th B. Here the 8, 9, 10 and 1B and 2B. How many groups? 10 groups are present. Remember, in S block only 2 groups, in P block 6 groups, D block 10 groups are present. Okay, right. Here differentiating electron enter into F subshell or anti-penultimate shell. What is my anti-penultimate shell? Anti-penultimate shell is nothing but last shell is a valence shell. Before the valence shell is called penultimate shell, and before the penultimate shell is called anti-penultimate shell. So F block elements are the 14 elements. They are called lanthanides. And the 14 elements, they are called actinoids. Lanthanide starts with the cerium or end with cerium, ends with lutetium. Cerium, Ce, lutetium, Lu. Actinide starts with the, here the thorium, ends with lawrencium, Lr. Atomic number of the thorium is 90, cerium is 58. cerium is 58, whereas 58 to 71. Lutetium atomic number is 71, lawrencium atomic number is 103. The general electronic configuration, it is important. General electronic configuration of F block element is n minus 2, F 1 to 14, n minus 1, D 0 to 1, ns 2. So this is the general electronic configuration of F block elements. And in F block elements, the lanthanides are called rare earth elements. Lanthanides called rare earth elements. Lanthanides. Rare earth elements. Why they are called as lanthanides? The elements which are present after lanthanum is called lanthanides. The elements which are present after actinium, they are called as actinides. Okay students, lanthanides, actinides. How many lanthanides are present? 14 lanthanides. How many actinides? 14 actinides. And these lanthanides and actinides belongs to which block? F block elements. Here they are 4F series. They are again classified as a 4F series and 5F series. 4F series are lanthanides and 6F series are actinides. Okay, total how many elements present in F block? F block 14 and 14, 28 elements are present. 28 elements. Okay, remember. Differentiating electron enter into F subshell. In the 14 elements, lanthanides starts with cerium, ends with lutetium. Cerium atomic number is 58, lutetium atomic number is 71. Whereas 14 elements actinides, thorium starts with thorium and ends with the lawrencium. Atomic number of thorium is 90, lawrencium is 103. General electronic configuration is n minus 2 of 1 to 14, n minus 1 d 0 to 1, ns 2. And the lanthanides are called rare earth elements, whereas lanthanide F block elements again classified as 4F series and 5F series, lanthanides and actinides. 4F series called lanthanides and 5F series called actinides. These lanthanides and actinides placed bottom of the periodic table. They are placed bottom of periodic table. Okay, these are the classification of the elements based on F block elements. Okay students, see next, and block elements belongs to group, period and block. So how can we find out the element which is belongs to which group or which period or which block? Let us see the first of all, take one example, sulfur. Can you tell the sulfur belongs to which group, which period and which block? Another one is an element X whose atomic number is 11. It belongs to which group and which period? What is the group, period and block? So for this we can simply write the electronic configuration of sulfur: 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p4. For sulfur belongs to which group, which period, which block? Let us see. First shell, second shell, third shell. This is first shell, second shell, third shell. This is a valence shell. In valence shell, how many number of electrons are present? In valence shell, 2 plus 4, 6 electrons are present in valence shell. So it belongs to which group? Sixth group. So 6th A or 16th group. Next, period. Here the valence shell number is third one, or the last shell, third shell. That means the valence shell is 3. Therefore valence shell is 3. So third period. Okay, and sulfur belongs to which block? S block, P block, D block and F block. See, the differentiating electron enter into the P subshell. Here the last electron enter into the 3p. Here that is the reason why sulfur belongs to p block elements. The differentiating electron enter into the p subshell, so it belongs to p block. Last electron enter in p subshell. Okay students, so by this method we can easily find out the group, period and block. Next is sodium. Simply 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1. Here this is last shell. Here the how many number of electrons in the valence shell? 1. That means it belongs to first A. Here the how many number of electrons present? Only one electron in its valence shell, belongs to first A. Next, what is the period number? Here period number is, here the valence shell, third period. And sodium belongs to which group, which block? See, the differentiating electron enter into the 3s subshell, that means S block. So by writing the electronic configuration, we can easily find out the group number, period number and block number. Otherwise, simply let us see the how can we find the group number, period number and block. Let us see. For S block, N shell. Here N shell means what? Valence shell is period number. Next, number of electrons in valence shell is group number. And block, for block, newly enter electron in S subshell, that is S block. So remember these points. N shell, valence shell, or N shell means number. The number of N shell means valence shell number is a period number, and the number of electrons in valence shell is group number. Block means differentiating electron enter into the S subshell, that is a S block elements. Okay. Next, similarly for P block, period. For all blocks, the period number is valence shell, number of valence shell, that means N shell. Last shell, number of valence shell means number means which number? It is the first number, second number, third number, that is valence shell. Valence shell is period number. Group number, same, total number of electrons in valence shell. Take one example. Nitrogen belongs to which group and which period? Simply write the configuration. Nitrogen atomic number is 7, 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. First shell, this is a valence shell. The valence shell number, second shell is a valence shell, that is a period number. Valence shell is second shell, so it is in second period. Which period? Second period, right? And the total number of electrons, 3 plus 2, 5 electrons are present. Total number of electrons are 5. So fifth A group element, If you want the number, simply add plus 10. We get the 5 plus 10, 15 in terms of numbers, 15th group. For example, carbon belongs to which group? Simply write the configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. first shell, second shell. In second shell, how many number of electrons? 4 electrons are present. Belongs to fourth A. In number 14th group, here simply add plus 10. We get the 14th group. Or in Roman letters, fourth A. In Roman letters, it is a fifth A. Here the total number of electrons are 5. So 50 A. I am representing in Roman letters. Whereas in numbers, simply add plus 10. 5 plus 10 means 15th group. 15th group. 50th group or 15th group, both are same. One is represented in Roman letters, another one is represented in numbers. So this is for P block elements. Okay students, next D block elements. For D block elements, the period number is same. Period number is n shell or valence shell number. Okay, group number. For this, group number is total number of electrons in n-1d and n shell. n-1d and n shell of electrons. Total number of electrons present n-1d shell and n shell. Let us see one example. Scandium. Scandium belongs to which group and which period? See, for scandium, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d1. See, first shell, second shell, third shell. Here the fourth shell, which is the last shell, valence shell, 4. Differentiating electron enters into the which shell? Here the 3d or 4s. Generally scandium belongs to which block? D block element. Now how can we know? Simply just you have to apply the n plus l rule here. For 4s, apply the n plus l. Here n value 4 plus s value 0. Whereas 3d, apply the n plus l value for 3d. N value 3 plus d value, here the 2, 5. So the electron first enter into the lower energy of orbital. That means 4s filled first. And the electron which enter into the last, here d subshell. That is the reason why it belongs to D block elements. Is it clear? Right. So valence shell. Valence shell is a last shell. This is n shell and this one is n-1 shell. Why we are writing like this one means according to Aufbau principle. Right. Here the n shell is, n means last shell, fourth shell. Here the 4 is a period number. Scandium belongs to fourth period. Fourth period. What is the group number? Here how many number of electrons in the n shell? 2 electrons. In n-1 shell, this is n shell and n-1 means 4 minus 1, 3. n-1 means 4 minus 1, 3. Here it is a, in 3d, 1 electron is present, whereas 4s, 2 electrons. 2 plus 1, total number of electrons are 3. That means scandium belongs to third B group. Third B. N shell, in n shell how many electrons? 2. Whereas n-1 shell, how many number of electrons? 1. Total 2 plus 1, 3. That means it belongs to third group. Here third B. Third B. Okay? Right. Third B are simply with numbers 3. Is it clear? Right. Now block. Here differentiating electron enter into D subshell. That's why it belongs to D block. Take one more example. Zn belongs to which group and which period? Zn belongs to which group, which period? Simply write the electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d10. Here the configuration is Zn. Atomic number is 30. Then we get the first shell, second shell, here the third shell, and n shell is period number. N shell, last shell. N shell is period number. Here what is the period number? Fourth period, right? Zinc belongs to which period? Fourth period. And next, here the group number. In n shell how many number of electrons? 2. In n-1 shell how many number of electrons? 10. Total 2 plus 10. Here the n shell, n minus 1 shell, n plus n minus 1 shell. Total number of electrons, how many? 12. So zinc belongs to here which group? Zinc, cadmium and mercury. 12th group are 2b. 12th group are 2b. Okay students, so by this method we can find the group number, period number and block number of the different element. Similarly, next number F block. Simply all F block elements are belongs to third group. Which group? Third group. Remember, which group? Third group. Right? Or third B. And the period, here they are 6th period lanthanides, 7th period actinides are present. 6th period lanthanides and 7th period actinides are present. Remember, for F block elements, all F block elements are belongs to third group and 6th period lanthanide, 7th period actinides are present. Remember these points. So this is about the classification of the elements based on the SPDF blocks and some of the examples. Okay students.